Thanks for joining us live here for the August Wilson Virtual Block Party. My name is Selecta. As we continue on with Switch. Lord Finesse on the remix. Rock with us, AugustWilsonHouse.org, August and August on the remix tip. Stay tuned.
Since we are lying here for the first time, you and I, show me what you do for me. You and me, will I?
Once again, AugustWilsonHouse.org. Another remix by the magnificent Lord Finesse. DeBarge, keeping it in the Switch family. It's called I Like It. Stay tuned right here. We'll be here till 8 p.m. And for the next 2 Sundays, it's August in August. Check us out, y'all.
I've been thinking about you for quite a while. You're on my mind every day and every night. My every thought is you. The things you do seem so satisfying to me. I must confess it, girl. Ooh, and I like it. You send chills up my spine every time I take one look. Ooh, and I like it. Girl, you're blowing my mind with the things you say to me. I like the way you comb your hair, and I like those stylish clothes you wear. It's just the little things you do that show how much you really care. Like when I'm all alone with you, you know exactly what to do. You put that fire inside of me and make it more than just a dream.
Make sure you're spreading the love and sharing this out to your network. It's August and August. We're going till 8 p.m. Stay with us. It's August and August with Selector.
Sacrifice my time. I make sure you're satisfied, and there's no hard thing to the joy I'll bring. I wanna give you all my love. That's all I wanna do. And every hour, baby. Don't you look no more. My love is yours. That's all I wanna do. Every day. And every minute, every hour, baby. Don't you look no more.
Make sure you're sharing this.
Baby, I'm in need of your love, and you
Mirar el río hecho de tiempo y agua, y recordar que el tiempo es otro río, saber que nos perdemos como el río y que los rostros pasan como el agua, sentir que la vigilia es otro sueño, que sueña no soñar y que la muerte, que teme nuestra carne, es esa muerte de cada noche que se llama sueño. Ver en el día o en el año un símbolo de los días del hombre y de sus años, convertir el ultraje de los años en una música, un rumor y un símbolo. Ver en la muerte el sueño, en el ocaso un triste oro.
So now I'm here standing on Bedford Avenue, and behind me is the house that August Wilson grew up in. And I'm here with Paul Ellis, which is the nephew and founder of the August Wilson House. Thanks, Paul.
Thanks for having me.
So, Paul, let me ask you, first of all, it's amazing. I cannot believe that the actual house that he grew up in is still standing today, and it actually looks like it's in really good condition. Let me ask you, how old is the house?
The house is over 100 years old. It was built in the late 19th century. A lot of the original architecture and work is in there. The transoms, the fireplaces, the molding, the banisters. So it's in original condition.
And how and when did you decide that your uncle's house should be a national landmark?
Right. Well, we started the process shortly after he passed away, a year or two. It's now a local, state, and national historic landmark. The National Historic Landmark designation took place in 2014, and that's the most recent development.
And so what is your overall vision for the house now that you have it? It's turned into a national landmark. What's your vision for the house?
In a nutshell, it's going to be a multidisciplinary art center. It's important to keep in mind that August Wilson, for the majority of his career, opened up doors for black artists and other artistic professionals. So we want to make sure that we are a repository of resources for artists in general, but primarily black artists, because they're the ones who have the most difficulty taking their art to the next level. What we're doing is providing a wide variety of programs that are designed to not only give them an opportunity to engage with the community, but also provide them technical support and an opportunity to showcase their work. We have programs such as artist in residencies, fellowships, things like that. So these are the type of opportunities that August Wilson availed himself of that allowed him to take his art to the next level. So we want to make sure that we do the same thing for the black community.
And speaking of opening up doors, and opportunities for the black community, this is national. The whole month of August is National Black Business Month. And so how important do you feel that is in the opportunities that you guys are providing in the urban community?
Well, it's extremely important. We are firm believers in supporting black businesses, black vendors, black artists. We're proud to have the August on August event during National Black Business Month. A lot of especially with this global pandemic going on, a lot of black businesses are struggling. They're struggling with their economic endeavors. They're struggling with their client base. So what we're trying to do is help elevate their profile and use our platform to make sure that we bring additional attention and expand their support base, and hopefully that'll allow them to increase their business profile and be on stronger footing economically.
And if August Wilson was still alive today, how do you feel? What do you think how he would be using his platform to just push forward the whole Black Lives Matter and social injustice and what's going on today?
Mm-hmm. Well, he would write about it, that's for sure. Keep in mind that August Wilson's unprecedented contribution to American literature was stemmed in part and was triggered in large part by the civil rights movement in the late 1950s and early 1960s. If you look at his plays, a lot of civil rights themes are woven throughout his plays. He detested second-class citizenship. He wanted to make sure that the common man and woman was treated fairly. He would definitely be a participant in this movement. He would be proud that it's happening. And hopefully we can continue to do our part to make sure that the end result for what we're working on is equity, liberation, and just equality, access, equal access to the arts.
And speaking of just participating, I want you to participate in a little game I have, okay? So I want you to reach in this hat, and I want you to grab a letter. And I want you to tell me what that letter would represent for you now.
Okay, this is the letter A.
Okay, and what would that stand for?
I would say that stands for action.
And what action?
Well, I think it's just consistent with the with all of the activity that we see currently, the boots on the ground, the activists, all of the young community leaders and people, leaders in the business community, the political community, some of our representatives that are working. It's just to make sure that we have equal access to the justice system, and to make sure that we are advancing the cause for equal citizenship, and that we're progressing accordingly.
And we will be here the whole month of August. You heard what Paul said, boots on the ground, August and August. Stay with us. Don't go nowhere.
Wow, thank you so much, Kim Possible and Paul Ellis. That was just amazing. All the architecture, oof, I can't wait. I can't wait for when the house is open. But anyways, guys, now we're gonna get right back into the part that you've been waiting for, the music, so that you guys can dance with DJ Selecta. He's about to rock it with us. So make sure that you continue to stay tuned and continue to support and share and like and follow. With what everything is going on, let's go, Selecta. Let's jam. You love me every time.
That's who I'm talking about. Come on, Kiki.
You love me especially different every time you keep me on my feet, happily excited. Your touch, your hand, your style, your intelligence, you kept me. No, 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 never left me. You taught me, give me some things to think about. Oh, thank you for loving me, Jesus.
And you know, I just want to encourage you tonight that sometimes you may get down on your knees and you want to hear the Lord's voice, and his voice might come back to you in a little still voice like this, just to let you know you're not alone. I might say something like this. You You're not alone, you're not alone, you're not alone. I'll hold your hand, I'll hold your hand, I'll hold your hand, I'll hold your hand. I'll help you, I'll help you, I'll help you, I'll help you to understand, 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 understand. Oh, 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 oh. Can't nobody love you, love you, love you, love you, love you. Like I can, like I can, like I can, like I can. I'll step in, right on, right on, right on, right on time, right on time, right on time. Oh, oh.
Would you mind if I touched, if I kissed, if I held you tight in the morning light, yeah? Would you mind if I said how I felt tenderly tonight? Again, 'cause I never ever felt this way in my heart before. Oh, love has found its way in my heart. Yeah, yeah.
Good afternoon, party people. Thanks for joining us live right here for the August Wilson House virtual block party. If you want to pick up one of these fly t-shirts, make sure you head to augustwilsonhouse.org. It's the Element.
Would you mind if I touched, if I kissed, if I held you tight in the morning light, yeah? Would you mind if I said how I felt tenderly tonight? Again, 'cause I never ever felt this way in my heart before. Oh, love has found its way in my heart tonight. Yeah, yeah. Would you mind if I look in your eyes and I'm hypnotized and I lose my pride? Yeah. Would you mind if I make love to you till I'm satisfied? Once again, 'cause I never felt
Thanks for rocking with us.
Rain is falling in the middle of the night. Lightning's flashing, but it's alright, 'cause I'm safe and sound right here inside your arms. There is no danger, no harm. Dark clouds strolling across the midnight sky. Thunder's rolling, but you and I wrapped up tightly, lost in ecstasy. So let it rain, baby, baby, for eternity.
We're rocking live for the August Wilson Block Party. Stay with us and check out augustwilsonhouse.org. As we get happy, make sure you share this and spread the good word.
Happy feelings in the air, touching people everywhere, letting love and everything. Listen to the people sing. I've got myself to remind me of love. My mind and my heart, I believe in love. And these happy feelings, feel that happy feeling, I'll spread them all over the world, from deep in my soul. I wish you happy feeling. Happy feeling. My friends feel it's their appointed duty. They keep trying to tell me all you want to do is use me. But my answer ain't all that use me stuff. I want to spread the news that if it feels it's good getting used, oh, you just keep on using me until you use me up.
I was rolling in my car when I pulled up at the mall. Couldn't find a place to park. Threw my keys to the valet. Handle it for me. I was only there to hang, wasn't looking for a thing. I was just about to bounce, and then I saw Miss Lady. Then I said to myself, my destiny only is one for me. There go my baby. Look at her.
Alright.
I wish you were my lover, but you act so undercover. Love you, child, my whole life long. Is be right or be wrong? I'm only what you make me, baby. Don't walk away, don't be so shady. Don't want your mind, don't want your money. These words I said, they may sound funny, but oh, sweet thing, yeah. Don't you know you're my everything? Whoa, sweet thing. Don't you know you're my everything? Yes, you are.
Yeah, turn it up just a little bit, alright?
Yes, you are, baby.
Once again, thanks for rocking with us. We'll be here for the next 3 Sundays, including today, until 8 p.m. Spread the word. AugustandAugust.com, and more information at augustwilsonhouse.org. My name is Selector, by the way. Selector720.com to get at me.
Surprise, I must say, 'cause I never had seen such a pretty face with such a warm and beautiful smile. It wasn't hard for me to notice her style. I was fascinated, surely. She took my heart and held it for me. I wouldn't let her get away, not until she heard me say, excuse me, miss, yeah. What's your name? Where are you from? Can I come and possibly can I take you out tonight to the movie, to the party? I'll have you home before we start, so let me know. Can I take you out tonight?
Just keeping it mellow for the first set. We'll pick it up as we continue on. We'll be here till 8 p.m. Make sure you check out AugustWilsonHouse.org. Back to back Luther.
usually don't hear me talk like this, but I got a little game that I want to play. Are you ready? I know you usually don't hear me talk like this, but I got a little game that I want to play. Are you ready? I know you usually don't hear me talk. I know you usually don't hear me talk like this, but I got a little game that I want to play. Are you ready? When I think about you, I think about giving myself to you. Cause you know I want you, babe, and I will do anything. And I know you're thinking the same thing, babe. So come and get it, yeah. I'm so excited, I can't hide my feelings, get it. I won't stop until we start over and finish. Tonight it's all about my baby. I'm feeling for you, get me high. I can't stop you, feel me right. The door that all for. I just want more. I can't get enough of you. What I got in store, it's all of yours. I just want more. I can't get enough of you. Close the door that all for. I want more. I can't get enough of you. What I got in store, it's all of yours. I just want more. I can't get enough of you. When I think about us, I think about the way that we make love, the way that you make me sweat, make me want a cigarette. And I ain't no smoking chick, but you got me wanting it, so don't stop. My adrenaline is pumping right, stomach muscles getting tight, skin so wet my fingers slide. Gonna take you to a place you ain't never been. Again and again, want you to feel it, baby. Ooh, I'm about to handle my business days. Make sure you handle me too. I just want more. I can't get enough.
Any line dancers out there? If you know this one, make sure you join along. Peace, my man, Rolling Forward.
I know you'll lose after the second round. And the consequence may be that you have to switch to third round and make me scream like when I put it down. Put on a little show to let your baby know, but then I should be screaming uncontrollably. Hope you're ready to stay up one time, cause nothing's too much, baby. Just what I want, baby. Close the door.
Thanks for rocking with us. We'll be here till 8 p.m. Lots of amazing segments throughout. Make sure you check out augustwilsonhouse.org. We'll be here for the next 2 Sundays until the end of August. It's August in August. Right here, rocking with you, Selector.
Thank you so much, DJ Selecta. We love your mixes for the August and August Virtual Festival. Hi, everybody. I'm Kimberly Ellis, also known as Dr. Goddess, and I am a professor teaching August Wilson dramas at Carnegie Mellon University, and I am also the maternal niece of August Wilson. It's an honor to host this segment of the August and August Virtual Festival for you all, so let's get to the next part. Pittsburgh actor Wally Abdul-Jamal has the distinct honor of being one of the few actors who's performed in all 11 of August Wilson's plays, including his one-man show, How I Learned What I Learned. In this next interview, long-term theater critic and professor Chris Rawson discusses Wally's experience in Fences, set in 1957, and 2 scenes they felt were extremely powerful in the play. Let's take a look.
Among the August Wilson plays, Fences is certainly the big one. I mean, it's the popular one. It's one that made all the money. Ma Rainey made August's name, but Fences made him really famous. It won a Tony Award. It won the Pulitzer Prize. James Earl Jones and Mary Alice, and then later on, Denzel Washington and Viola Davis. So it's about Troy Maxson, who's bigger than life, as you can tell from the name. And he's a great baseball player. Now in later life, he's a sanitation worker in the Hill District. And everybody in the play relates to Troy Maxson. It's his wife, it's his son, it's his brother, it's his best friend. Actually, it's his 3 kids. And who did you play, Wally?
I played Jim Bono, Troy Maxson's best friend, his Sancho, you know, his his sidekick. It was his buddy, his ride or die best friend.
And what? Why do you think that the play is so amazingly popular?
I'd have to say because of the. If I had to put it down into a nutshell, I'd have to say the scene between Troy and his son, where his son asks him, "How come you ain't never liked me?"
This picture we're showing right now is actually Kevin Brown as Troy and you as Bono. But you're right.
Another very poignant scene in the show where Bono is trying to he's trying to admonish Troy about what he has the potential of losing by cheating on his wife. And it's a very heartfelt moment in the play where Bono tells him, "Look, I love both of y'all. I don't want to be getting all up in your business, but she loves you, man. So you got to make things work out right. Do what you got to do, but make it work out right."
It's a great scene for Bono. But the central scene in the play probably is that father-son scene. Does that resonate particularly with you, or?
Oh, totally. And I would have to say, in the words of many African-American men who, like myself, who grew up without fathers, you see, a kid will grow up worrying about people liking him, whereas a kid with a father will stress the point that people need to respect you before they like you. Whether they like you or not, you got to get that respect. And that's what a father will teach a son.
So this is a play that reverberates, and it wasn't just because James Earl Jones and Denzel Washington and Wally Jamal have been in it.
Well, they had a lot to do with it. I don't know about me, but Denzel and James Earl, come on now. And I love both portrayals. They both portrayed different Troy Maxsons, but they both were in your face men.
Right. Thanks, Walt.
At Dollar Bank, it's back to business as usual, with a few changes to keep everyone safe. We're ready to help you every way that we can when you're on the go and connecting from home. Stop in, make an appointment, or give us a call. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Wally. We would like to thank so much of everyone for supporting us. And now we're going to get into the acts. So the first act that I am presenting is Clara Kintago. She is a Pittsburgh transplant from Kampala, Uganda. She arrived in Pittsburgh 11 years ago to complete college and fell in love with the people of the city and the people that she's met here. To Clara, August Wilson House represents a strong voice. To Clara, August Wilson represents a strong voice in the Black community and in Pittsburgh, a voice that has continued to influence many young artists today and probably in the future. Straight to the Roots is a song influenced by reggae and soul. The song represents a lot of themes, a whole lot of themes that is rooted in the understanding and reflection for both growth internally and externally. This song was also done in the collaborations with Ayana Sade, a close friend and a powerful artist from here in the Berg. So check this out.
The people have been pressed down. System got me wonder where to break down. Sun up to sundown, working for my ransom, trying not to feel like I'm a letdown, but moving forward as I sway to the beat, finding my position as I prepare the heat, swaying to the rhythm, feeling how I flow. A whole heap of concrete waves I swim through. So straight to the roots I go. Mind's elevated, smoke related. Straight to the roots I go. Straight to the roots I go. Mind's elevated, smoke related. Straight to the roots I go. No barriers they put up will ever block us. If we unite, there is no way they can stop us. United we will stand, divided we will fall. We got to find the rhythm as we sway. Deep in we reaching back to the surface. Problems don't see them, heart never nervous. Back to the roots, to that peaceful place. Let's tell together like the rhythm of the bass. Straight to the roots I go. Straight, mind's elevated, smoke related. Straight to the roots I go. Straight to the roots I go. Mind's elevated, smoke related. Straight to the roots I go. Rooted in my wisdom, meditations on a prism, healing on my mind for the time I am the rhythm. Synced with the blues and the reds of this truth will be cleansed by the words of my truth from my womb. Said I am blessed. Storms are tests, and I am strong. I can't go on. Memory unlock the destiny of this bloom. Destiny unlock the hidden paths for us troops. I'm going straight to the roots. I pour out water to the roots. Hey. Straight to the roots I go. Like a nation for the nation. Straight to the roots I
That song, R&B and soul, creative. So we have more performances, but before we get into that, we're gonna check out with our girl, Kim Possible, to see what's going on. So Kim, what's going on?
Hey, we're back celebrating August and August, and I am here with this lovely lady right here, Miss Lorraine. Miss Lorraine, when I say August Wilson, what's the first thing that comes to mind?
The Hill District, August Wilson and the Hill District. And then the other thing that comes to my mind is piano lessons and jitney. And also Miss Frida Ellis, Kim Ellis, that all comes to my mind. And just the contribution that August made to the world. You know, it was a little bit late for him getting his recognition, but it was powerful. He's powerful. So, yeah, I love August Wilson.
Okay, well, excuse me, well, I'm just going to drop the mic on that one. It's Kim Possible. It's Miss Lorraine. We're celebrating August and August. Back to you, Canty.
Thank you, Kim Possible. We'll check back with you later. Now we're going to get into the next act. This act is by Jessica Lee and Mark Strickland and Friends. This popular jazz piece is called They Can't Take That Away From Me, written originally by George and Ira Gershwin. This song is about owning your own. Now, you guys can find Jessica Lee at jessicaleejazz.com. The talented vocalist has bounced from jazz to blues and R&B. She can do anything if she wanted to. Now, this girl, she has very inspirational music, and she performed classics all over from festivals to jazz festivals and bigger performances. So without further ado, check out Jessica Lee and Friends.
The way you wear your hat, the way you sip your tea, the memory of all that. No, they can't take that away from me. The way your smile just gleams, the way you sing off key, the way you haunt my dreams. No, can't take that away from me. We may never meet again on the bumpy road to love. Still I'll always keep the memory of the way you hold your knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you changed my life. No, can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away from me. Never meet again on the bumpy road to love. Still I'll always keep the memory of the way you hold that knife, the way we danced till 3, the way you changed my life. No, can't take that away from me. No, they can't take that away. No, they can't take that away now. No, they can't take that away from me.
That was Jessica Lee, Mark Strickland, and Friends. Thank you. Now, we're going to go into our next act by Nicholas Nick P. Petty. He is a native of Atlanta, Georgia. Ever since childhood, he has been composing worship and music and singing in church. Nicholas says, that was Jessica Lee, Mark Strickland, and friends. Thank you. Now, we're going to go into our next act by Nicholas Nick P. Petty. He is a native of Atlanta, Georgia. Ever since childhood, he has been composing worship and music and singing in church. Nicholas says that Colorblind is a synthesis of music and poetry surrounding by the ideology of social color blindness. He says that I offer a critic that favors a rejection of the ideology, since color is a beautiful phenomenon of nature and humanity. In his words, I pose that you should be free to let your color grow. So without further ado, let's check out Nick P.
Life. Have you ever wondered what it's like to be colorblind? I know it's random, but lately such questions have seemed to come to mind. What would it be like to see the world from such a different point of view? One that deprives the sufferer from witnessing nature's every beautiful hue. The scintillating spectrum of a rainbow, the radiant color scale of a garden in spring, the pyrotechnic show of a city skyline at night would never be as breathtaking. So why is this such a popular buzzword for those who desire to replace attention to God's beautiful spectrum of humanity with a colorblind view of race? To not accept the most loving but demanding endeavor of authentically including and affirming the color of humanity. Many people hide behind this word in self-righteous vanity. I just don't see race. I love all people. Isn't that what anyone would prefer? I'm sorry. I don't mean to disappoint you, but I must say that I do differ. Because if you have to be blind to anything about anyone to love them, I would question the authenticity of your love. What's wrong with loving a person completely? Just what are you afraid of? Of course, it's not easy to love everyone unconditionally. In the same way that it is difficult to hang from a cross in unfathomable agony. Loving people in every way is something we, the church, should be willing to discuss, as opposed to using politically correct language just to sweep issues under the rug. I do prefer for our colors to shine like a prism kissed by the Son of God, a co-creator of each and everyone. You see, when I walk into a room, I want you to see a Nubian king with melanin like blazing bronze, with African shea butter glistening. And when you walk into the room, you should want appreciation just the same. To believe that you're worth anything less is nothing but a lie-infested shame. What you shouldn't want is to be devalued because of your color, which is a distinct difference. But to ignore the devaluing of persons, many people embrace colorblindness. Maybe you have been devalued because of the color of your skin or personhood. Maybe you weren't acknowledged for every beautiful aspect of who you are, like every human being should. Let me take the time to unapologetically affirm every shade that ever stands before me, every pigment of God's prism, every thread of God's tapestry. Let your color glow like the wings of a butterfly that flap gracefully in the wind like they were created to do as they kiss the vast open sky. You see, words can't describe your immense beauty, so it definitely shouldn't be ignored. I praise God for humanity's tapestry, so let's not desire to be colorblind anymore.
You're a brilliant shade of humanity. I can see the color of your soul. Yeah, I can see the color of your soul.
Hi, my name is Melina Felton, and I am delighted to be back here for the second weekend of August in August. Gerardo Navarro is a Los Angeles native, and in 2018, he was the first place winner in the National August Wilson Monologue Competition. He is an outspoken, young, enthusiastic actor who just wants to be heard. Gerardo is a student at Carnegie Mellon University School of Drama, where he is strengthening his talents to illuminate to the world that diversity is beautiful. Here to do a spoken word piece, Gerardo.
The day you realize you are different, you see the world in brand new ways. You begin to question where you're needed, wanted, considered, and it's a constant question for endless days. The first time my voice was heard, I was a bit over 1 year old. Screaming, crying, laughing, mama, dada, blankie when I was cold. My mom said, treat others the way you want to be treated. But I don't think the other kids were told. We reach an age where our voice is silenced. No longer coming out of my mouth, but bouncing back and forth in my head. Can't seem to get it out. Trying to tell me what I am, what I'll do, what I'm worth. Because I don't got money in my pockets inherited from birth. Because I live in South Central, where the criminals are born. Because I'm a rapist and a dirty man meant to farm crops and corn. Meant to be a maid, meant to be your cleaner. A job working for you, yet you still call us your beaners. I'm a cholo, I'm a gangster. And I'm stealing your jobs. I'm selling drugs at the corner, robbing liquor stores and mobs. I'm a Mexican. I was different. The day you realize you're different, you see the world in brand new ways. You begin to question where you're needed, wanted, considered, and it's a constant question for endless days. The day you realize you are unique, the day you realize you are unique, you never will return. You step into your power, embrace. Who knew? When the skin you're in is owned by you and only you. When you know that when you get grown, you'll do what you've always dreamt to do. When you own the way you walk and talk, nothing will make you blue. When you realize you're beautiful and that there's not a single soul that can take that from you to call it untrue, you are living unique. August Wilson is an artist who lived unique, who tells stories unapologetically, truthfully and real, who gives voices to the young and old, tells the stories of the untold, who was proud, strong, and bold. He helped me realize that I too am unique, that my story is worth telling, that our souls are worth gold.
Thank you so much, Mr. Navarro. That was so beautiful. I'm Kimberly Ellis again, here to bring you more great conversations about August Wilson for the August in August Virtual Festival. In this clip, Chris Rawson and Wally Abdul-Jamal continue their discussion of the roles Wally played in all of August Wilson's plays. This time, it's the piano lesson, and he goes into detail about his battle with Sutter's ghost, as well as who is on the right side of history about what to do with that piano. Is it Boy Willie or is it Bernice? Let's watch.
One of the most powerful of the plays in the American Century Cycle is The Piano Lesson. It won the Pulitzer Prize, no less. It was the fifth that he wrote. It's set in 1936. It was made into a movie by Hallmark Hall of Fame, a TV movie. It's about the Charles family who had this piano, which was carved years ago to commemorate the sale back in slavery times of one of the Charles, little boy, and his mother. And later on, the family has stolen the piano back. I mean, you think it should have been their piano anyway, from the inheritors, the people, the descendants of the slave owners. And there's a big conflict between Boy Willie and Bernice, brother and sister, who want to use the piano in different ways. Boy Willie wants to sell it and buy the land to farm it, the land that his family were slaves on. Bernice can't imagine selling it because it's the whole history of their family. So, Wally, who did you play in this production?
Well, in the first one, I played Avery, but in the most memorable for me, I played the lead, Boy Willie.
Uh-huh. And what was particularly, anything interesting happen as Boy Willie? I mean, it's a fabulous part.
Oh, well, yeah, it's a fabulous part. I mean, the most significant for me was getting my ass kicked by a ghost.
That's right. There's a ghost of Sutter arrives in the play.
Right. And had to go through all this choreography, beautifully choreographed by Randy Kovitz, where he had this ghost kicking my butt all over that stage. And there was this one moment where I played like I got hit in the stomach and I'm backing up into the couch, and I hit the couch so hard the couch was going backwards with me on it, and it somehow stopped and came back forward, and I ran back out. I just played into it. I ran back off of the couch and then played like I got a hit, and it was just amazing that couch didn't topple over. I'm like, that was August. That was August all day long.
You think August was helping you there?
I think so. There's many times.
But that brings me back to the question of who do you think is more right, Bernice or Boy Willie?
I think.
By the way, this is you as Boy Willie on the right. They're proper hayseed. You really do that well.
Yeah, I had my hair real long too and straightened like I used my mama's straightening comb down there in Alabama and Mississippi. And
so who's right? Who's right? Who's right?
Boy Willie, to me, was right. Mainly because Black people in America in 1936 had to have property in order to have equality. Equality was measured in dollars and cents, not in sympathies and in memorabilia and things like that. You were only equal to is what that other person is going home with. You could say, white person can look at me, yeah, you're equal, and I got no shoes.
Yeah.
I'm walking around with this sense of, equality? No. What's he going?
Well, I want to tell you, I've dealt with a lot of audiences in that show, and they're all on Bernice's side early on, although some of them switched later. But the main person is on your side. I asked August the question, and he says, oh, Boy Willie. Boy Willie's right. Of course he is.
Yes, he is.
At Dollar Bank, it's back to business as usual, with a few changes to keep everyone safe. We're ready to help you every way that we can when you're on the go and connecting from home. Stop in, make an appointment, or give us a call. We look forward to seeing you.
Thank you, Chris. Thank you, Ollie. Just informational. That's why I love this show. So now we're going to be rocking with your DJ Selecta, and he's going to be throwing in the jams just like he did before, but maybe with a little extra sauce. So let's go, DJ Selecta.
live here for the August Wilson Virtual Block Party. My name is Selecta. As we continue on with Switch. Lord Finesse on the remix. Rock with us, AugustWilsonHouse.org, August and August on the remix tip. Stay tuned.
Since we are lying here for the first time, you and I, show me what you do for me. You and me will don't try to hide your nature. No, no girl could never rate you. There'll never be a better, never be a so there'll never be come over here and let me whisper something in your ear. Say something good to you. You always wanted to hear. So real, I know you won't regret it. So good, I won't forget it. There'll never be a but there'll never be, la 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 la. Whoa, la 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 la. Whoa, la 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 la. I swear, I'm for, I swear, I'm for,
Once again, AugustWilsonHouse.org. Another remix by the magnificent Lord Finesse. DeBarge, keeping in the Switch family. It's called I Like It. Stay tuned right here. We'll be here till 8 p.m. And for the next 2 Sundays, it's August in August. Check us out, y'all.
I've been thinking about you for quite a while. You're on my mind every day and every night. My every thought is you. The things you do seem so satisfying to me. I must confess it, girl. Ooh, and I like it. You send chills up my spine every time I take one look. Ooh, and I like it. Girl, you're blowing my mind with the things you say to me. I like the way you comb your hair, and I like those stylish clothes you wear. It's just the little things you do that show how much you really care. Like when I'm all alone with you, you know exactly what to do. You put that fire inside of me and make it more than just a dream.
Make sure you're spreading the love and sharing this out to your network. It's August and August. us live here for the August Wilson Virtual Block Party. My name is Selecta. As we continue on with Switch. Lord Finesse on the remix. Rock with us, AugustWilsonHouse.org, August and August on the remix tip. Stay tuned.
Since we are lying here for the first time, you and I, show me what you do for me. You and me will don't try to hide your nature. No, no girl could never rate you. There'll never be a better, never be a Come over here and let me whisper something in your ear. Say something good to you. You always wanted to hear. So real, I know you won't regret it. So good, I won't forget it. There'll never be a better love. There'll never be, la 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 la. Whoa, la 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 la. Whoa, la 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 la. Together on a special day, the message loud and clear. Oh, looking back, we touched some sorrowful days. Future, past, they disappear. Believe that we'll find peace of mind when you look way down in your heart and soul. Don't you hesitate, no, 'cause your world seems cold. Stay, yeah, 'cause you will never be alone. Be alone.
This is a journey into sound, a journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value, and a new experience. Stereophonic sound.
love in the end, baby, you know. Ain't no rush, we've been at it where the time goes. You gon' have to show me now, cause I done had one too many drinks. And I know that you feel me the way I've been feeling you. And it's cool that you got a motive, and I think I like it. I know all your insecurities. I hope that you're open. My body gives notice that I want your energy. Girl, give me that good love, no questions. Reach out and just touch me. Bad habits, don't judge me. Just don't waste my time. Love, no questions, babe. Reach out and just touch me. Bad habits, don't judge me. Just don't waste my time.
All this love, waiting just for you. I just gotta know that your love is true. Can't keep running, boy, in and out my life. Wanna be your girl, not 'cause the mood is right. If I let you come inside tomorrow, will you hide? Will you be there for me when I need someone to hold? Baby, don't misunderstand. I do want you for my man. I just need a little time before I invest my love. Don't walk away. Don't walk away. My love won't hurt you. No, no, don't walk away. I'll be right there for you.
In case you were wondering, this is the original. Where Jade took it from. For that last joint, Don't Walk Away. It's that classic Cool in the Game.
My mind's so into you. I don't
Once again, party people will be here till 8 p.m. It's the August Wilson House virtual block party. My name is Selecta. If you want to pick up this t-shirt I'm rocking right now that breaks down the legacy of our very own August Wilson, make sure you check out augustwilsonhouse.org. Keep rocking.
DJ Selecta, I can't stop moving whenever he does his thing. All right, so guys, thank y'all so much for supporting, and thank you so much for continuously sharing. I see that you guys are doing it. Make sure that you continue to. And don't forget to get involved in that cash grab brought to you by Dollar Bank. You have to make sure that you donate to augustwilsonhouse.org. So donate any amount, augustwilsonhouse.org, so that you could be possibly enrolled into the contest. All right, so this is brought to you by the August Wilson House and a Dollar Bank. We're gonna get into Kim Possible. Check out, see what the heck's going on. Kim Possible, she's been doing her thing. So Kim, what is going on? What's the update?
Hey, what's up? I'm back. I'm having such a great time hanging out here in the community, and I'm really running into some great people. I want to introduce you to a gentleman that I grabbed off the street. Now get ready, ladies, okay? Jeremy, come on over here. Hi, Jeremy.
Hey, how you doing?
Hi. So Jeremy tells me he knows something about August Wilson. So what can you tell me about August Wilson, Jeremy?
August Wilson is a famous playwright. He has the August Wilson House. He made the play Fences, I believe. Some really great stuff.
Okay, what do you think about that play?
That play is awesome. I watched the movie with Denzel. I actually wanted to be a part of that movie. It was a really great movie. I watch it maybe about 3 times a year, honestly.
I think you could have been part of that movie because you're an entrepreneur and you're muscle for hire, right? They should have hired you. Next time I put a plug, that they need to hire Jeremy, right? So August is also Black Business Month, and you've been an entrepreneur. What do you do?
I'm a personal trainer for Shape Training, and so we have a gym over here in East Liberty on 5916 Penn Avenue, right next to the church on Highland. I'm a personal trainer. I've been doing it for about 2 years. We're all about making everybody strong. So you can come see me. We do personal training. We do online classes. We do open membership. So just reach out to me. You can reach me at Instagram at muscle4hire, muscle the number 4 hire. Shoot me a DM, and I'll set you up with a free class or a free session.
Okay, great. Jeremy, thank you. So we're back. We're going strong. You heard what Jeremy said. Stay strong all month long, August and August. Back to you, Canty.
Thank you, KP. All right, so let's go into the next act. This one, I'm pretty sure you guys know and have heard of, is Stacia Hawthorne, but better known as Stacia Vaughn. She is a 19-year-old singer-songwriter, dancer, photographer, entrepreneur. She does it all. She's a motivational speaker, and a mother. She says, the biggest thing that I want to do in music is everything I do is to inspire, educate, and heal all communities. This song, Infatuated, is a sweet song about young love in the early stages of a new relationship. So without further ado, Stacia Vaughn, take it away.
Baby, lately, baby, lately, we met in the club just vibing, said you like my conversation, I never thought we would be here, but we're here now, I'm trying to figure out met, we just met. I feel like we're soulmates. You might be the one for me. 'Cause I can't stop thinking about you. 'Cause I can't stop thinking about you. Infatuated, 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 so infatuated, 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 so infatuated. Can't wait to hear your voice in the morning. It makes me feel blessed. I wonder what's next. Can't wait to be close to you. Can't wait to be close to you. Can't wait to be close to you. You're the one that I dream of. I wake up with a smile sometimes. I wake up with a smile sometimes. Always on my mind. Infatuated, infatuated, so infatuated. Vacation in the islands, wrestling in the high tides, selfie at dinner time, emojis is all hearts. You're the best thing that happened to me. You're the best thing that happened to me. Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. Never gonna let you go. This is special. This is special. Infatuated, infatuated, so infatuated, infatuated.
The girl of my dreams is next to me. It's gotta be life, 'cause it's ecstasy. Jet skis in Jamaica, room service when we wake up, lounging sun up to sundown. My desire to have you has no bounds, no frontin'. This is more than love. All this paints portraits of course it's us. Michelle and Barack from the block, a lot of sweet, nothing bouquets and whatnot. You radiate in every way. I think it's Shirley Murdoch. As we lay, I took it way back, 'cause that's what I'm feeling. This same passion Marvin had with sexual healing. Infatuation is an understatement. Can't wait to reach our destination.
Destination, yeah. Infatuated, infatuated, so infatuated, 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 so infatuated, infatuated.
Thanks, Miss Vaughn. That was so beautiful. I'm Kimberly Ellis, here to bring you more great conversations about August Wilson for the August in August Virtual Festival. Have you ever heard one of August Wilson's characters speak of, quote, playing the numbers? Well, it's an entire system of gambling created by African Americans in Harlem, New York, which was later adopted by the state and became what we now call the lottery. Next up, we have Chris Rawson discussing 2 Trains Running with Wally Jamal, wherein they discuss his role as Wolf, the numbers runner. And they also talk about the introduction and importance of Aunt Esther, as well as other actors in the marketing of these productions, people from Anthony Chisholm to Jonathan Barry to Salah Uddin. Let's take a look.
This is Chris Rawson, longtime theater critic, and I'm talking now about 2 Trains Running, which is set in 1969, as you can see on the screen, the 6th of the American Century Cycle plays that August wrote. And 1969 is quite a date because, of course, it's right after 68, the riots in the Hill because of the assassination of Martin Luther King. It's set at Memphis's Diner, which, like the Jitney Station and the boarding house and the other places where the plays are set, is a place where people get together and have things to say to each other. And there's a young man just out of jail. There's an attractive waitress in the Jitney Station. There's a philosopher. There's a numbers runner. And here we have Wally Jamal, the actor who's been in all these plays right along. And Wally, of course, before I get you to talk about who you played, this is the play where we meet Aunt Esther.
Yeah.
Who August said is the most important. He didn't discover her till his 6th play, but he said she's the most important person in the cycle. And we don't meet her on stage. It's just that everybody goes to see her off stage, and she becomes this huge influence.
Oh, yeah. And she is talked about by Holloway. And he describes a lot about her, what you got to do to go about seeing her. He tells you to knock on the red door, go to 1839 Wiley. He gives you the instructions. He's one, shows you how to get there.
Yeah, Memphis goes to see her with good results. Sterling goes to see her with good results.
Yeah.
West went to see her and there weren't very good results, but you played.
I played Wolf, the number man.
Yeah.
And he is he's the numerical digitizing man of miracles in the community. If you got 2 cents, you can turn it into a few bucks. And the number man was very, very essential in those days.
Well, here you are. This is the Pittsburgh Playwrights Theater production, and there you are, sort of upper left in that circle. But this is an all-star production in this circular picture in the middle. And then just on the left, we have 2 Broadway August Wilson actors. We have Salah Uddin down at the bottom, Jonathan Berry up there. In fact, there you are on the right. What's this picture on the right here?
Oh, on the right, that is one of my most cherished pictures. I'm so honored to had been in that picture. It was taken by director Mark Southers. And it was outside of the August Wilson house where we went on to perform.
Who's the guy in the middle?
That is Anthony Chisholm in the middle. He played Burr Redding on the HBO series Oz. He was quite prominent in that show. He was fantastic, actually. And former city councilman Salah Uddin on the right. And two big brothers, uncles, Dutch uncles in my theater career that I was so honored to have worked with 2 sage professionals.
It's a great play. It seems to me the play is ultimately about don't settle for half. And, you know, Memphis is a central character, Sterling is a central character, and Hambone, who only says, "He gonna give me my ham," basically. Yep. August would say that he's a central character.
He could be. The actor playing him could very well make him that.
Right. Maybe you'll play him someday.
I'd love to. Oh,
but you should also play Memphis. You should also play Holloway.
Yeah. I would like to play Holloway when I'm maybe about 20 years from now.
There's a lot of roles to grow into in the August Wilson plays.
August is the buddy of the over 40 black actor, male actor. He is the buddy because there's so many roles that he's created where there were, next to none. Prominent roles that an actor could really, a really good actor could really sink his teeth into without being some kind of stereotype,
Right. He made careers for a lot of actors.
Yeah. Including me.
As an independent mutual bank without shareholders, Dollar Bank is able to think differently about the banking options we offer, the way we do business, and the support we provide to the communities we serve. For us, every dollar represents a homeowner's hopes, a saver's trust, an entrepreneur's dream, and an opportunity for us to make a difference. Learn more about how we can make a difference for you. Dollar Bank.
Thank you so much, Chris and Wally. Love hearing about the plays. Now we're going to get into some dancing. Nia, Afro-American dance symbol. This dance is called Jale, and it's very famous rhythm played throughout all of West Africa. So, Jale was a village festivity where villages get together and they celebrate a big harvest in the end of Ramadan. or weddings. Ebony Naima Zanue created the American Neo-Afro-American dance ensemble with the intention to mentor and build confidence for the youth, and a great purpose too. So get up and dance with them for this awesome August virtual community event. So let's groove. That was the Nia Dance Ensemble. So much talent with all that dancing. They were grooving. So let's keep things moving to the next act. This is the Friends of Funk. The Friends of Funk formed in the early 80s by Anthony McCrae and Constant P. Funky Thomas in Peabody High in Pittsburgh. They began adding members in 2015, and many areas of musicians have become friends of funk on their musical journey. The current members are Monty Sticks on drums, Angie Hollywood on vocals, Pete P. Funky on keyboards, guitar, and vocals. Then you got Anthony McCrae on keyboard and bass synth. The Friends of Funk have performed and opened acts for national artists such as Jagged Edge, Life Jennings, Guy, Next, and many more. Now, they've been in many events, festivals, and done large performers all around. So make sure that you check them out and enjoy right here on the August in August Community Virtual Party, the awesome, awesome members of the Friends. Check them out.
Over this music I don't listen to, and I
I'm Judith Mason. Dollar Bank's Mortgages for Mothers workshop was first offered in 1999 to assist single mothers with the overwhelming task of owning their own home.
I have to first of all say thank you to Dollar Bank. Without this program, I wouldn't have what I have.
Dollar Bank is with you every step of the way.
Whether you buy a home or not, it straightens out your life, your credit, the people you meet, the stories that you hear. It's just invaluable.
You want to instill in your children and just people around you that it's possible, you can do this.
I'm Dorothy Curtis. Dollar Bank's success is founded in a dedicated staff that is knowledgeable of current marketplace issues affecting low and moderate income individuals.
There's no reason for you to feel scared or feel like you're taking on more than you can handle, because that's the beauty of being in this program. They're not going to allow us to take on more than we can handle.
There's nothing to lose in this opportunity. There's only something to gain. I have gained the confidence, the knowledge, and the respect of being an independent woman, someone my kids can look up to.
I think my house is more so my equity for my children to give something to them. I mean, my parents, they did own their home, but I look at the house like, why did y'all buy this house? But it's not about the house, it's about having a house.
The workshops, I would say, were very helpful because I'll say the key components into home ownership is to be able to budget, to be able to pay your bills on time, and to establish and keep our credit.
I finally found my house, and I love it so far. I actually found my house at one of Dollar Bank's workshops.
The mortgage product, the support, the budgeting, it's all the pieces together that sort of make it work for you. And nobody was more skeptical than I was.
From the start, Dollar Bank credit consultants will work with you one-on-one to provide the resources you need to make obtaining affordable mortgage easier and to help you select the best mortgage options for you.
You don't have to rent all your life. I mean, we have to start somewhere by renting, but while you're renting, you need to be saving and having that goal and ambition to want to own your own house.
Venture out and take the plunge. It's one of the most rewarding feelings of accomplishments. Since the Dollar Bank 321 Savings Account program, I have a sense of security. I knew that if I saved $1,000, then the bank would match $3,000. You see, that's incentive enough for me.
What kind of house is going to work for you? Think about, you say, how many bedrooms do you want? What does it look like? Do you need to have a garage? Do you need to be on a bus line? I mean, all of these things.
Yes.
And it literally changed the neighborhood. I went in thinking, this is what I need and this is where I'm going to live, and wound up in a completely different neighborhood in a situation that is so much better for me than my original plan.
Workshop attendees are encouraged to continue working with their consultants throughout the program. Assistants include educational classes on budgeting and home repairs, private credit restoration counseling sessions, special savings programs, and other informational and motivational group sessions.
It just puts a smile on your face because you know that it's yours. You know you can do whatever you want with yours. Can't no one come and tell you can't put that picture on the wall. You can't paint that wall blue. You can do whatever you want because it's yours.
Over the years, we have assisted over 4,000 people achieve the dream of home ownership.
She has also been one of my biggest supporters, and it is a program that really wants for you what you want for yourself, but in a financially healthy way.
Budgeting was something that I'd never done. So when I sat down and talked to Judith, she's like, look, you gotta buckle down. And in order to achieve your goal, you have to budget. There's no other way around it.
In all the time that you've considered, maybe I'll get a house somewhere down the line, now is a good time for you to do it. Don't worry about how long it's gonna take you. It's a long road, but guess what? There's a house at the end of it.
While we still refer to the workshop as Mortgages for Mothers, all are invited to join us. Women, men, mothers, fathers, grandparents, and singles are welcome to attend.
Thank you, Friends of Funk. Now we're getting to the next act, Midway. They are gospel rap rhythm for your soul. I think that's exactly what we all need. So check out Midway.
Let me see the Lord. Yo, I'm prospering. No any weapon that's formed against me. Through purpose and preparation, the Lord is with me. I've been down to them trials, a tribulation. In other words, you can say I had court cases. I won them though, with Christ's help and heaven's wealth. He paid it all on that great day. He represents Christ, my lawyer. As long as I stay loyal into his laws and commandments that he had to put forward and that. For 34 years, I've been in this wilderness, entertaining the foolishness, doubted temptation and wickedness. Copy. More active duty for Yahushua. I'm never reserved. Use my reserves to praise Yah. I'm Hebrew rooted, suited and booted. I would when they wouldn't. Yahweh is my tattoo wave. Now watch me boogie. You know it's for real. Serving and God is real. You know his word is real. Coming back and you know the deal. Hey, yeah, so you never know the deal. Oh, Christ rapping.
Thank you, Midway. That was great. This is Kimberly Ellis again, here to bring you more great conversations about August Wilson for the August in August Virtual Festival. Next up, longtime theater critic Chris Rawson continues his interviews with actor Wally Abdul-Jamal, who has starred in all 11 of August Wilson's plays. Let's hear them discuss the roles Wally played in 7 Guitars and in a very special location. Let's take a look.
One of the most meaningful of August Wilson's plays is 7 Guitars. It came kind of late in the sequence. The 7th one he wrote, set in 1948, which is a significant year. August always usually picks significant years, and this is right after the vets were coming home from World War II, and they discovered they had been allowed to die for their country, the black vets, but they couldn't buy a house, they couldn't get a job. And this centers on Floyd Barton, who has one hit record, and at the beginning of the play, we found out he's just been killed. And the play goes back and deals with the week leading up to his death. So it's really a whodunit. You know, who killed Floyd Barton? The other wonderful thing about it, of course, is that it is set in the backyard of August Wilson's house. It's a very intimate play. And Wally, who did you play in 7 Guitars?
I performed in the play 3 times. The first time was in 2006. I actually played Canewell, which I learned how to play harmonica for the role. And then the 2 times afterwards, I played the role that I really wanted to play, and that was Headley, King Headley the first.
Well, here we have a picture of you guys. The play is being staged right here in the back of August Wilson's actual childhood home. And there you are. And here you are, kind of a scary guy. This is not Canewell. This is
Headley.
But here's the picture of that play being performed behind August Wilson's actual home, 1727 Bedford Avenue. What was that like to be in that production?
Well, I got to say that when I was interviewed about it and somebody asked me the same question, I had to say, it's the same thing. Well, it's the equivalent of what I would expect the feeling would be of a Shakespearean actor performing at Stratford on Avon or at the Old Globe. It's hallowed ground. I mean, it's where he grew up. There are pieces of bottles that were probably around that he hustled when he was a kid, still embedded in the ground. You could just feel the spirit inside and out in that yard. And we did what we could to let that spirit go through us and manifest it for the audience. And they all loved it, even when it rained. People, you know, oh my goodness, it was amazing. And we did it in the summer, and there were some pretty grueling shows. But we, as troopers,
it was a spiritual experience.
Yes,
I was there several nights, and it was astonishing.
At Dollar Bank, it's back to business as usual, with a few changes to keep everyone safe. We're ready to help you every way that we can when you're on the go and connecting from home. Stop in, make an appointment, or give us a call. We look forward to seeing you.
Hello, everyone. This is Dr. Kimberly Ellis, and I teach August Wilson dramas at Carnegie Mellon University. I'm the creator of Black Politics Matter, Turning Our Pain into Political Power, and I also happen to be August Wilson's niece. Today, I wanted to talk to you about the background of August Wilson as an activist, as an organizer, as someone who was so politically involved. And throughout the August and August Festival, I'll keep coming back to this topic and we'll talk more in depth about the plays. Today, I just want to have a general discussion and to remind all of you that August Wilson was heavily involved in politics as he was a poet and before he became a playwright. But as he was engaged in drama and serving as a director of the Black Horizons Theater that he and Rob Penny created together, and had their play showcased in the historic Hill District of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Alia Wild School on Center Avenue. Rob Penny, Charlie Williams, Nick Flournoy, August Wilson, Salah Uddin, they were all what we called Center Avenue poets. And one of the reasons why this is so important is because their discussions about politics, life, food, human nature was par for the course during the Black Power movement. And what August Wilson says is that he was fired up in the kiln of the Black Power movement, meaning that he was heavily surrounded by politics and campaigns and political discussions at every turn. Well, that sounds a lot like today, right? We are now in the era of the Black Lives Matter movement, and we are also in an election year, which is very, very important. And so we are all getting a taste and a feel for what it must have been like to be August Wilson, serving as an artist and doing this work in the middle of a very large political movement, a cultural movement, a social movement, an interpersonal movement in many ways, where you debated and talked about Black is beautiful and whether or not you even needed to say that. And, you know, do you not believe it if you feel the need to say it, or are you really making a declaration upon the world? So when we look at some of the different plays, we see so many of these different themes where August Wilson was saying Black Lives Matter at the base and so much more in a number of his different plays. But let's look at some of them anyway. So Gem of the Ocean is set in 1904, and you have a central character, you know, named Mr. Citizen, who is taking on the activism, the legacy of the Black freedom struggle, which includes the Underground Railroad, which he learns from Solly Two Kings. We have Fences set in 1957, and even though it's about a disgruntled former Negro Leagues baseball star, Troy Maxson, it is also about the legacy of the civil rights movement, literally and figuratively. Troy Maxson is a what we call the garbage man. He's a sanitation worker. And remember that the sanitation strike really occurred in Memphis, and that was the reason why Martin Luther King Jr. was in Memphis. And then Troy goes on to make some civil rights history of his own, which we'll talk about. Then we have Two Trains Running, set in 1969, which is all about political power, the death of Malcolm X, the debate about reparations, whether or not you're getting your worth in life, going back and getting your own land. So many different themes included in Two Trains Running. And we have Jitney, set in 1977, largely about eminent domain, property, business, entrepreneurism in the Black community, moving on up in the world and what it takes. And Jitney, you know, definitely ends with a community meeting in many ways, right? And taking a stand. And finally, last but not least, we have Radio Golf, which is set in 1997, which is also very important because it's in response to political power and the rise of the Black middle class. And how do you negotiate and handle the rise of the Black middle class while the Black freedom struggle continues? You know, have you quote unquote made it, or is there so much more work to engage in, even if you aspire to be mayor? And if you are a politician, how do we make sure that you are held accountable? And that's why one of the themes in Radio Golf is Hold Me to It. So that's just a brief introduction. We're going to talk about each of these plays more as the August and August Festival continue. And I just wanted to remind you all that August Wilson did start off as an organizer, an activist, and was fired up in the kiln of the Black power movement in the United States of America. And we are all the richer and more grateful for it. Thanks so much. I'll see you soon.
Naomi Ruth Allen, or as you may know her, Nairobi. She was our first place winner in the 2016 Pittsburgh Regional August Wilson Monologue Competition. Naomi is the essence of strength, hope, beauty, and drive. Being a social activist, she uses her talents in vocal and poetry to shine a light on social injustices. Here, singing an original piece called Blue, Naomi.
Hey, come on, hey, woo! Da, 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 da. They say they don't know what love is, but I know, yeah, I know. They say they don't know what love is, but I know, I know, I know, I know. Jaded. I'm not with you and I hate it, but my love's been reincarnated. Love is you. Love is how I feel when I'm around you. Love is thanking God that I found you. It's arguments and lacking common sense. Nonetheless, you come to their defense at your expense. You know my weaknesses, so you never offend. I know your flaws, there's no reason for you to pretend. He prays for my well-being like it's his religion. Ha. They say they don't know what love is, but I know, oh, yeah, I know. Woo. They say they don't know what love is, but I know, I know, I know, I know. Hey, I twinkle like the stars in the sky. None of the letters in the alphabet except you and I, and that's a bet. I put that on everything. I ain't tripping if you ain't giving a promise ring. Got me feeling like you the yin to my yang. Quite exquisite that you exhibit so many imperfections, yet manage to spark all of my intellections. All I'm asking is we keep crafting our connections, cause it's hard to find a bond that's psionic, can't move on. You got my heart, how ironic, but it's a blessing like Usher got me confessing. Yeah, so listen to exactly what it is I'm professing, cause I'm thinking we could really last long term. Boy, I've been solid, yeah, I've been firm. Virtuous woman, but I ain't waiting no turns. You should make your move before your heart gets burned, huh? They say they don't know, no. They say they don't know, no. They say they don't know, but I know. Hey, hey, yeah, but I know. Hey, hey, yeah, I know, 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 yeah, I know. They say they don't. I said I know what love is. Hey, I said I know what love is. Come on, hey. They say they don't know. Hey, thank you.
Thank you, Naomi Ruth, and to all the spoken word artists that you've heard today. These pieces were curated and commissioned specifically for the August in August. And it's about time to kick it up now with DJ Selecta, who's going to be rocking it with us and having us dance. Let's go.
科学者クワメ What you did to me this morning音の科学者クワメ What you did to me this morning had me late for work. I'm stressing. Miss my meeting. All I'm thinking about is you. Baby, I'm addicted to every single part of you. But I swear this addiction is healthy. Serve me up another dose. Be ready, babe. I'm getting close. Ooh, I wish I never had to let you go.
Test on straight face, you remember. Do the bed and stretch, keep it going. Do the bed and stretch one more time. Do the bed.
Welcome back, rocking with
Stretch, keep it going. Do the bed
for August and August.
And stretch one more time. Do the
Continue
bed.
on. Make sure you check out AugustWilsonHouse.org to pick up this fly t-shirt and so much more. Do the knowledge.
One more time, one more time.
What you did to me this morning had me late for work. I'm stressing. Missed my meeting. All I'm thinking about is you. Honey, honey, I can see the stars all the way from here. Can't you see the glow on the window pane? I can feel the sun whenever you're near. Every time you touch me, I just melt away. Everybody asks me why I'm smiling out from ear to ear. But I know, nothing's perfect, but it's worth it after fighting through my tears. And finally you put
Test on straight face, you remember.
You're the one I love. You're the one I need. You're the only one I see. Come on, baby, it's you. You're the one that gives your all. You're the one that always calls when I need you, make everything stop. Finally, you put my love on top.
It's our first time together in conventional methods of making love kinda bore me. I wanna knock your block off, get my off, blow your socks off, make sure your G's
I'ma call you Big Daddy and scream your name. Matter of fact, I can't wait for your candy rain.
Once again, thanks for rocking with us. We'll be here till 8 p.m. It's August and August.
Have you ever loved someone so much you thought you died? Giving so much of yourself, it seems the only
right. I'm gonna make a hit. It's the last thing I do. Now I done come home to you, you'll put your cold feet on me. Get up and warm your feet, woman.
Yo, Chubb Rock coming back hard for 1990. Word out, word out. Kick this out to my man Rob Swinger, Hot Dog, Dinky, Manager Butt, Ev Lover, you know what I'm saying? Dr. No. Here we go. It's the hitman, yes, the hitman, yo, you know it. The thirst quencher, the man on the sequencer. He was scared to kick a 16 bar. He's not a rap star, not saying that I am, but on the jam. Gonna kick a little, not a Dr. Seuss riddle. No cats in hats, fox in some socks. But to the DJ jocks, check your clocks. 1:30 what? Time to bust that up pistachio. He uses a Casio keyboard and a Tascam board. Cooking the B50, get nifty. Born with the gift, time to get tipped. Not with the manufacturer, if he never wrote one. Never sold none. The beats give me the high that brought fame to us. And how we gonna kick it, huh? Just
listen and learn. That once was strong, but due to society, even that's turned wrong. Times have changed. Hey, it's cool to look bummy and be a dumb dummy and disrespect your mommy. Have you forgotten who put you on this earth, huh? Who brought you out proud? And who loved you since your birth? Reward is a brainwashed kid going wild. Young little girls already have a child. Bad company. Hey, now you've been framed. Your parents hurted and ashamed. For ruining yourself. And your mommy can't cope. Hey, little kids don't follow these dopes. As a rule from a non-fool. Your life don't drool. Don't be a fool like those that don't go to school. Get ahead and accomplish things. You'll see the wonder and the joy life brings. Don't admire these. Hey, they don't admire you. Their time's limited. Hard rocks too.
Once again, if you're still joining us, or just joining us rather, we're rocking here for August Wilson. It's the August Wilson Virtual Block Party. My name is Selecta. Make sure you check out AugustWilsonHouse.org to get one of these t-shirts and learn all about the man, the myth, the legend, our beloved Hill District legend, Mr. August Wilson. As we continue on with Tevin Campbell, stay tuned.
Last night I saw you standing, and I started pretending I knew you, and you knew me too. And just like a Roni, you were too shy, but you weren't the only, 'cause so was I. And I dreamed of you ever since. Now I build up my confidence, and
They say I'm crazy, the way you got me open, baby. Ooh. They say I'm bugging, the way I'm time sweating your loving. Ooh. They all sit and wonder why this feeling I cannot hide. It ain't a question of pride. Ooh. It's love. Ooh. It's love. They say I'm tripping, the way you got my whole life flipping. Ooh. They say I'm just can't seem to kick my grip, baby. We all cry when we feel pain. When love is gone, we're not the same. It ain't a question of race. It's love.
Frankie Beverly. Stay tuned, y'all. Spread the word. Share this. It's August and August.
Can't understand why we treat each other in this way. Taking our time with the silly games we play. Hey, Sean.
What is it about you, baby?
I dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
Well, I'm a hustler and a player, and you know I'm not a stayer. Dirty love.
I'm still in love.
understand that a man is just a man. That's a dirty, dirty love.
I'm still in love with you, boy.
It's a loving from the start, but you know we're at the part. That's the way I give my love.
I'm still in love. Yes, I'm still in love.
What a man gotta do, what a man gotta do. Girl. Enough stressing all day. Let me massage your mind as my mental starts to play. A ghetto sauce you are, and I'll be your sexual chocolate bar. And I gotta keep it strong for the cause. And you gotta keep it strong for the tours. Brother, man, and me, damn the family. What else could we be with no one understands us but we? You were the first to tame me. Big teeth. I'm out.
Once again, party people, thanks for rocking with us. We'll be here for 2 more Sundays, and also here tonight until 8 p.m. Just playing joints, interviews, artists, spoken words, singers, MCs, everything. It's the August Wilson House virtual block party. Check us out on augustsandaugust.com and augustwilsonhouse.org. If you want to pick up this t-shirt and many more, stay tuned. Let this one go for another minute or so.
All right, thank you so much, DJ Selecta. Let's get into the next segment with your girl, Kim Possible. She gonna be checking it in. So, Kim, let's go. What's going on?
Hey, we're back and we're still going and we're hanging out here for the community festival. And I ran into this lady right here, Rick. Hi, Rick.
Hey, how's it going?
It's going good. How you doing?
I'm doing okay.
Okay, great. Listen, let me ask you a question.
Sure.
Have you ever heard of August Wilson?
Yes, I have.
What did you hear about him?
He's a playwright that is from Pittsburgh, and yeah.
Okay, so you're doing very good. You're doing very good. And since you're doing so good, I want to challenge you to a little August Wilson challenge. Is that okay?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, so I have the letters right here to spell out August, and I want you to reach into my hand. I want you to just pick any letter. It doesn't matter what letter, just pick a letter.
Okay. The letter is S.
S. Okay, Rick, what would that S stand for when it comes to the African American culture?
Strength.
And why strength?
We have an ability to pull through and support each other.
Absolutely, and we're going to be supporting each other through the whole month of August. You know what it is. We're celebrating August in August. Stay tuned. Back to you.
Thank you, Kim Possible. As we wind down to our last hour, we are going to bless you with some more music. Don't forget that we are here every Sunday through the entire month of August from 4 p.m. to 8, doing the same thing, and we hope that you will be back to join us. Again, thank you all the artists who have submitted their amazing content and who have participated in the August in August Virtual Community Festival. Our next performer is brand new, featuring Ayanna Taylor. Ayanna Sade. I am so upset right now. I've been trying not to say Ayanna Taylor the whole time. Ayanna Sade. Yeah, she's a famous singer. Just kidding.
So when you're riding your phone a lot, trying to find where you're at, life gotta set you hard. And when you feel like it's over and nobody sees your closure, and you're trying to find where to start. All the hurt and the pain, feel your soul get lost in the rain. You gotta find yourself to regain. Know the truth in you and find the mountain, then shoot to the moon and let God help pull you to your throne.
Yeah, so sick and
tired being stuck in the same position. When you live in everyday city of a bubble, working hard, you on a daily struggle. When you got 2 mouths to feed and yours not even including these. When you make too much to qualify, but then you make too little, get the family by, and then you hate to cry, knowing that you feeling right. Gotta devise another plan, and you try to stand. Life just beat you down, breaks off another hand. So hard to deal. Paying you job cause you gotta buy another meal when times is real. Pushing to the edge of the cliff and look back and take an ill. Thanking God what we got so far, thanking God that we hardly starved. Knowing now I'm a gift from you, eyes open, see a different view. Knowing now what I meant to do, only you fulfilled the skills in me. Since 14, never thought I could see this dream complete. My integrity is now better than me. Wipe the tears and then say amen. Turn around, then face the cliff, and then prepare to jump and then wait the friends. Now I never gotta face the wind, aim to win, can't pick and choose. I'm a different dude, don't make the rules, just prepare to jump with no parachute.
So when you're riding in your phone left, trying to find where you're at, life out to set your heart. And when you feel like it's over and nobody sees your closure, and you're trying to find where to start. All the hurt and the pain, feel your soul get lost in the rain. You gotta find yourself to regain. Know the truth in you and find the mountain, then shoot to the moon and let God help pull you to your throne.
How you never know what some people going through, to walk in the room to put on a smile, go home to be miserable. They ain't fit to do this, ain't different day, different hour, just holding weight. To say like Felicia, get out my face with an attitude. What's wrong with you? All the things you were smart to do, you put heart into, find a spark into. Lost in darkness, talking to yourself in that mirror. The devil bring that feel of feel and frustration, time wasted while waiting for all the ducks to be in line to light. Knowing you don't sound alike, we don't look alike, we don't speak alike. So what's the hold up on a light? That dude, he ain't that nice. Nah, he ain't that nice. Nah, when he really is, when he hold the wife and she hold the kids. Now going back to that first lesson, thanking God for all the blessings, take away the stress and just keep progressing. Heads up, soul stepping, my music, my message. The only question, can you protect me from all the evils that I see in these mean streets?
So when you're riding in your phone left, trying to find where you're at, life out to set your heart. And when you feel like it's over and nobody sees your closure, and you're trying to find where to start. All the hurt and the pain, feel your soul get lost in the rain. You gotta find yourself to regain. Know the truth in you and find the mountain, then shoot to the moon and let God help pull you to your throne.
Thank you, Braynu. Up next, welcome a mature poetic moment by Miss Bonita Lee Penn, entitled Secret Elegance of Flight. Check this out.
Secret elegance of flight when we soar furious winds. 'Cause we allowed to be fine like this. Eyelashes glued and flutter like wings of an albatross. Cool our bodies as we walk the walk in the summer heat that is our blood. We walk in formation in sky blue, ripped, shredded, skinny jeans, and our titties pressed as nipples sing, 'cause we pretty and pretty sings. We are bad. This what we got from Carolyn Rogers, Sonia Sanchez. Bad. Truth-saying sisters. The symbolic glitter of our magic that does not quietly fall to the ground. We sound more like hydrogen bombs, 'cause we loud and we pretty. And our eyelashes flutters like death's ashes blown in the wind. We hear and everywhere and here where we be.
Thank you, Bonita. Let's move into another performance. John Corbin is his name, and he is a Canadian hip-hop artist, spoken word poet, speaker, band leader, writer, and DJ based in Milton since 2001. First under the name The Runaway, John has blessed stages big and small with lyrical themes of faith, love, family, and so much more. This video is a lot of fun. So get up and groove to Go Hard by John Corbin.
Anger is the language. Listen real close and you can hear the anguish. Closed ears, they can only do damage. Closed ears, they can only do damage. Oh, it's the outcry. It's the outcry. Oh, it's the outcry. It's the outcry. Anger is the language, its spirit touched with the languid. It's clear that justice has vanished. Here are the winners crushing the banquet. Our divide keeps us hurting inside, pushing the hurting aside, keeping you serving your pride, submerging a curse full of lies that assure you're deserving your life. When politics is perception, appearances become profession. And what about our grandmama's lesson? Speak truth in blessed connection. Don't let the blame game maintain. We out here, redesign the mainframe. It's so simple, same blood, same vein. Work together, help the streets stay sane. Oh, it's the outcry. It's the outcry. Closed ears, they can only do damage. Oh, it's the outcry. Outcry, closed ears, they can only do damage. The screams and the shouts of the streets echo out, echo out. Lost another one to the blackness. The sunken place guarded by the inattentive. Hard-hearted have a lot to repent of. This divide where we find ourselves. Colors teach us to define ourselves. Need hope to realign ourselves. And growth to remind ourselves. We all sit in suits and ties, claiming narratives infused with lies, repping the same sets where it's do or die. Refuse respect between you and I. Why can't there be a third option? Seeking out the wisdom of Solomon, the option of honoring in the same vein of the God you say you following. Oh, it's the outcry. It's the outcry. Closed ears, they can only do damage. It's the outcry. It's the outcry. Closed ears, they can only do damage. Anger is a language. Anger is a language. Can you speak it? Listen close for the anguish. Or we're doomed to repeat it. Or we're doomed to repeat it. It's the outcry. It's the outcry. Closed ears, they can only do damage. Oh, it's the outcry. It's the outcry. Closed ears, they can only do damage.
Thank you, Mr. Corbin. This is Kimberly Ellis again, here to bring you great conversations about August Wilson for the August in August Virtual Festival. King Hedley II is a play that centers multiple tragedies during the tumultuous 80s. This is longtime theater critic Chris Rawson interviewing Wally Abdul-Jamal about the roles he's played. And he's played all roles in August Wilson's plays. They discuss great scenes, settings, and moments in King Hedley. Let's take a look.
The 8th play that August Wilson wrote in his American Century cycle is King Hedley II, set in 1985. And the reason it was the 8th was August said he hated the 80s. He said the 80s were the decade of crack cocaine and drive-by shootings, and he just didn't want to deal with the Hill District of that period. He He did, however, and he wrote a quasi-Shakespearean play. That's a Shakespearean title, but it's really more Greek than Shakespearean, actually. It's like this huge marble monument with this tragic figure, tragic hero in the middle, king, who can't provide for his family. And then in the course of the play, Aunt Esther died. Aunt Esther, who stands for ancestor, she's the shaman, the griot of the Hill District. We had heard of her a lot in Two Trains Running. She dies in the 80s. It's the darkest tragedy of August's plays. And Wally Jamal, who did you play?
I played the slickster Elmore, and to piggyback off what you said, everybody in this play is tragic, got their own little tragedy with them, even down to Mister, you know, with his girlfriend, you know, putting him out and having his problems with his girlfriend and the furniture and whatnot. I mean, King, the guy cutting his face, Ruby, with Elmore killing Leroy, and Tanya, who doesn't want to have another child because of the tragic nature of the world at that time. And, you know, and even Stool Pigeon was once this prominent guy, Canewell, what have you, and he turns to this life of being like this, recognizes this crazy guy, you know, and like it's clearly the darkest, but the light of it was Etta Cox. Etta Cox was
is that Etta in the picture we're seeing there?
Yes, that's Etta with me in that scene, and I got to tell you, it was so much fun working with her. She's a chops buster. She would bust my chops all the time, and that made me scared to kiss her. You know, I'm like, may I kiss you, Miss Cox? Yeah.
Well, wait a minute. We can see what a slick guy you are in the picture on the left there.
Oh, yeah. And I had a few tricks, you know, with a Derringer. I'm selling the Mister. I was able to do some James West kind of stuff. And there were opportunities, always opportunities in any of August Wilson's plays to really, you know, do your best.
Right. And as we can see from the picture we were just showing, it too was staged in the backyard of August Wilson's house. He said that it actually happened in the backyard at 1621 Bedford Avenue, a couple of down the blocks. And by the way, of course, the play had its world premiere right downtown Pittsburgh at the Pittsburgh Public Theater.
Right.
To open the new O'Reilly Theater. So this huge monumental tragedy is so embedded in Pittsburgh, the story and its history.
Yes, sir. It's great. I mean, but they can't all have happy endings.
No.
You know, and
At Dollar Bank, it's back to business as usual, with a few changes to keep everyone safe. We're ready to help you every way that we can when you're on the go and connecting from home. Stop in, make an appointment, or give us a call. We look forward to seeing you.
Jade Langen. Oh my. Upon our first meeting, she didn't know where she stood in her craft, believe it or not. But after she finished and placed second in our 2018 Pittsburgh Regional August Wilson Monologue Competition, she fully embraced her love of acting wholeheartedly. Now, claiming her most transformative role yet, Jade is a sophomore at Carnegie Mellon University School of Drama. Here to do her own rendition of Lee from Baltimore by Kirsten Greenidge. Jade.
Hello, I'm Jade Langen, and this is Lee's monologue from Baltimore by Kirsten Greenidge. Eighth grade summer, I was washing cars for cheer, and this car pulls up. And it's got this huge billboard strapped to its roof, and painted on the billboard was, "Impeach Obama." Now my town is like all black, right? It's a historic place. People are proud to live there, but this dude just pulls into our car wash with all of us whose parents and grandparents made lives for themselves here, who fought for what power we ended up having, for knowing that whether they agree with Obama or not, what his presidency means to our neighborhood. And I just thought, this is straight up racist shit. And what makes this dude think this is funny is we're black girls. The lowest rung of the ladder everywhere in the world just about, and that allows him to pull up and expect us to yes sir him, with him thinking that Obama sign is a joke. We thought we'd get in heaps of trouble if we said anything, so we didn't say a word. We watched that dude's car like it was 1955. Like it was 1855. Thank you.
Thank you, Jade. Let's check in with Kim Possible, who is in the August Wilson Park, located near the August Wilson House on the Hill.
What is the vision and the mission of the park?
The vision and mission of the park is to create a neighborhood place where people feel welcomed, lifted up, where they can come together or have quiet time by themselves, where children can play. There can be small community events, really a gathering place in the community with an amazing, amazing perch above the valleys of the confluence of the rivers and downtown. It's really a special, special place.
And I see some great, I see these viewfinders all throughout the park, and tell me about that.
Well, one of the things that we were able to do was to commission artist Alicia Wormsley, who is well known in Pittsburgh for many of her great works, including the billboard Are There Black People in the Future? So Alicia was selected by a committee, and her idea was to work with children about their aspirations, because this park renovation was inspired by a young child who lost his life due to heart disease. And so we really wanted to have a focus on children, and Alicia worked with children and developed a whole concept about how, based on a poem, about how we can turn into stars and how we can take flight. And the idea that we're up here with these amazing views led to...
And August was a writer, that's what he did. He wrote about...
Took flight. His imagination took flight. And so up here, her artwork, We Are Stars, includes 2 telescopes so that you can look out and you can look up into the night sky, and a viewfinder with vintage photographs of the Hill District. And the idea is that the Hill District has always been a place where a lot of life takes place outside in public places.
And tell me, what do we have? Seems like there's a lot of life going on back here. What do we have going on? What do you have going on here back here, this wall?
Well, this wall is really the centerpiece of the park and led to the renaming of the park. It used to be called Cliffside Park, and now it's called August Wilson Park, officially by the city of Pittsburgh. One of the things that we wanted to do was to really honor the community's desire to have cultural richness in this park. This park, even though it's tiny, is like a jewel because it has a lot of messages in it. You can see Teenie Harris photographs, you can see August Wilson quotes. It's really about the cultural richness of life in the Hill District and the richness that happens when people come together in public spaces. And
Susan, do you have, let me ask you, do you have a favorite quote on this wall?
Oh my gosh.
You have one in your office, right?
Yeah, I do. In the office I have, when you plan right, you can open any door.
And that's right. And it's August in August, and we're still celebrating. And when you plan right, like August said, when you plan right, you can open any door. Stay tuned as we celebrate August in August. Thank you, Susan.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kim Possible and Suzanne. If you haven't had a chance to visit the August Wilson Park, please take a trip down there to see all the cool things that they have to play in, along with learning about August Wilson. The park is located on the corner of Cassett and Cliff Street, 1 block off Bedford Avenue near the August Wilson House. let's hear one more time for DJ Selecta as we wind down the last hour of the second installment of the August in August Virtual Community Festival.
Black leather glove, no sequins. Buckles on the jacket, it's elite. Nike crossbody got a piece in it. Gotta dance, but it's really on some street. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide. Left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Can't let this one slide. Hey. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could get you the passion. It's a thriller in the track. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could get you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide. Left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide. Hey, can't let this one slide. Hey. Don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could get you the passion. It's a thriller in the track. Where we from? Baby, don't you wanna dance with me? No, I could dance like Michael Jackson. I could get you satisfaction. And you know we out here every day with it. I'ma show you how to get it. It go right foot up, left foot slide. Left foot up, right foot slide. Basically, I'm saying either way, we bout to slide.
Once again, thanks for joining us. The August Wilson Virtual Block Party. Little something for the kids to groove to. As we continue on, stay tuned. It's August in August.
Time for a change. New style, down, do your dance, do your dance. We got a brand new dance. Down, do your dance, do your dance. Style, down, do your dance. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. They say I'm a rapper, and I say no. They say what you doing, trying to do somebody cold. I just let the music come from my soul, so all of my people can stay on the floor. They got a brand new dance. You gotta move your muscle. A brand new dance. It's called a Cupid Shuffle. It don't matter if you're young or you're old. Here we go. We gon' show you how it goes. To the right, to the right, to the right, to the right, to the left, to the left, to the left, to the left. Now kick, now kick, now kick, now kick. Now walk it by yourself. Now walk it by yourself. Down, down, do your dance, do your dance. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Down, do your dance, do your dance. Let me see you do the Cupid. Down, do your dance, do your dance. Now walk it out, walk it out, now walk it out, walk it out, now walk it out, walk it out, now walk it out. West side walk it out, south side walk it out, east side walk it out, north side walk it out. Now walk it out, now walk it out, now walk it out, walk it out, now walk it out, now walk it out, now walk it out, now walk it out. Now west side walk it out, south side walk it out, east side walk it out, north side walk it out.
Walk it out like a usher. If you say real talk, I probably won't trust you. If you want to go to war, the gun's my pleasure. Even Jesus had 12 disciples on the lever. Trigger, whatever. You don't want now, they get 3,000. I'm like jury duty, you're new to this part of town. Your white tee, well to me, look like a nightgown. Make your mama proud, take that thing 2 sizes down. Then you look like the man that you are, or what you could be. I can give a damn about your car, but then I would be if it was considered a classic before the drastic change in production when cars were metal instead of plastic. Value is what I'm talking about. Take two of these and walk it out. You'll be the reason they talk it out. You can't be the king in the parking lot forever. Not saying I'm the best, but till they find something better, I am here, no fear. Write me a letter. Till then, I walk it out, 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 I walk it out.
They be like, Smooth, what? Can you teach me how to Dougie? You know why? Cause all the girls love me. All I need is a beat that's super bumpin'. And for you to back it up and dump it. Get it. Put your arms out front, lean side to side. They gon' be on you when they see you hit that Dougie ride. Ain't nobody getting with my bro from Morningside. He go by Bubba and he hit that death from Thunder. Okay, I ain't from Dallas, but I D-Town boogie. I show my moves on there, everybody tryna do me. I lead the functions and all the ladies tryna screw me. Now you just do you, and I'ma do me all day. Dudes love to hate, so they try to shoot me. Females be stuck to me, I think they try to glue me. I make the party shine bright when it started gloomy. This beat was bubble gum, so I had to chew it.
Let's switch it up a little bit.
Hit it. Oh, how you feel, brother? Feeling good. You feel good? Feeling good. It's groovy. Play so much bone, brother. How you feel, man? I feel all right. I call your name. I don't want no people to know you're in here. How you feel, fella? Hey, Jam! Sure getting down. Look at him. Ah. We're gonna have a funky good time. 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 Let's take 'em up, Fred. We gotta take you high.
Get your two-step on.
Let's get on down right now. Let's get on down. Oh, now don't you wanna jam tonight? Jam tonight. Jam tonight. Don't you wanna jam tonight? There's a new dance in town. Now who could be sitting down? You've got to move in time. The time must go on. Clap your hands, pat your feet. Now you have got the beat. It's not too hard to keep once you start to jam. Oh, now don't you wanna jam tonight? Don't you wanna jam tonight? Don't you wanna jam tonight? Don't you wanna jam
Unstoppable Dynasty. Unstoppable Dynasty. Young Hova.
I'm a hustler, baby.
Hustler.
I just want you to know it ain't where I've been, but where I'm about to go.
Top of the world.
Now I just wanna love
Give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff.
But don't bullshit me.
Come on, give me that funk, that sweet, that nasty, that gushy stuff.
When the Remy's in the system, ain't no telling when I fuck 'em, will I diss 'em. That's what they be yelling. I'm a pimp by blood, not relation. Y'all be chasing, I replace them, huh? Drunk on Chris, mommy on E. Can't keep a little model hands off me. Both in the club, singing off key. And I wish I never met her at all. It gets better, ordered another round. It's about to go down. 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 It's about to go down.
I came in the door, I said it before. I never let the mic magnetize me no more, but it's biting me, fighting me, inviting me to rhyme. I can't hold it back. I'm looking for the line, taking off my coat, clearing my throat. The rhyme will be kicking in till I hit my last note. My mind remains defined, all kind of ideas. Self-esteem makes it seem like a thought took years to build, but still say a rhyme after the next one. Prepared, never scared, I'll just press one. And you know that I'm the soloist, so Eric B, make a clap to this.
Make sure you're sharing this and spread the love. It's August in August, rocking on with Selector. Check it out.
They hear D.O.B. Tito, Mike C, Peso, B.L.B.'s rocking it, yes he is rocking it. Tito's rocking it, yes he is rocking it. Mike C, rocking it, yes he is rocking it. Peso, rocking it, yes he is rocking it. We're all rocking it, you should be rocking it, rocking it, rocking it.
Cha-cha-cha to this Mardi Gras. I'm the dopest female that you've heard thus far. And I do get better, the voice gets wetter, nobody gets hurt.
As long as you let her.
Do my thing with an 89 swing. The dopeness, alright, I guarantee delight. To the hip-hop maniac, the uptown brainiac in full effect, MC Light is back. And better than before, as if that was possible. My competition, you'll find them in the hospital. Visiting time, I think it's on a Sunday. But notice, they only get one day to shine. The rest of the week is mine. And I'll blind you with the science that the others have yet to find. So come along and I'll lead you the right way. Just clap your hands to the words I say, come on.
Brixton, bossy large voucher. Long Island, massive large voucher. Come again, super.
Girl, you keep saying you fit the bill. Is that the way you wanna make me feel?
Come again.
You keep moving your body in my direction.
Son of a circle,
I'll admit now, girl, I love your body motion. Let's get with it, with it.
I king in my woolly area, you know.
I wanna be right there with you, baby, all night long. Let's get with it, with it.
My man scientific, him are just a woolly area, say.
I wanna get nasty right now, mama.
virtual August Wilson block party. Usually on the Hill, but tonight we're coming to you virtually. My name is Selecta. We're here till 8 p.m. Stay tuned. And check out augustwilsonhouse.org.
No cap, no font size. Sunshine, cinnamon skin, people blend in together and ride side by side. Organized, we bust guns at the same time. Harmonize, form a line, pick a lead, take a leap, lead with please. You sound like Dr. King. People tired of taking beatings from beasts covered in sheets. I love it, but we too forgiving for how they treating us. Reparation, bit, we trying to get even. Just run a paper, maybe then we can start the conversation. Common ground, prison compounds full of my people, how you still sleeping? Have you had your coffee this evening, Karen? Could you seem a little off? All the black girls missing and ending up inside the coffins, but you mad when they hashtag Black Lives Matters on front your sidewalk. Diabolical thoughts, diatribe from dialogues, damaging images of men and women who died off fighting for civil rights. A simple necessity given when you're giving life, but we been tripping. Right. You should have been downtown. The people are rising. We thought it was a lockdown. They opened the fire. The bullets was flying. Who said it was a lockdown? Goddamn lies. In downtown where I got parked with the rubber bullet tray. Got it in my name now. I'ma shoot it.
Maybe this round two. Government cinematic, American drive-through. Eat the apple pie in the morning and bury the strange fruit. Then marry the strange fruit and call it the black love. So when he bleeds, I bleed the sacred riddle. Ain't no money I can make to make the cops get little. We seen a murder the indigenous, a passage middle. The Constitution, a life for a bag of Skittles. So when we bleed, I load the sacred pistol. And if you need, I'll read a Sada with you. And if you rich, I pray that God forgive you. Supposed to share the garden, grow the holy in you. Maybe everything is a metaphor, one God. An African liberation is ready to take arms. They're telling you stay calm. They double-barrel the shotty and stand on a graveyard and tell you to slave on.
Drummer. Music hitting your heart, cause I know you got soul. Hey, listen if you're missing, y'all. Swinging while I'm singing. Hey, giving what you're getting. Knowing what I'm knowing. While the black band's sweating. In the rhythm I'm rolling. Got to give us what we want. Give us what we need. Hey, our freedom of speech is freedom of death. We got to fight the powers that be. Fight the power. Fight the power. Fight the power.
Hold up. Our beloved August Wilson was a huge fan of the blues that inspired his work. So we're going to close it out in this session with a track that I think he loved.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Everything gonna be all right this morning. Oh, yeah. Now, when I was a young boy, at the age of 5, my mother said I was gonna be the greatest man alive. But now I'm a man, way past 21. I want you to believe me, baby. I have lots of fun. I'm a man. I spell him H-I-N. That rubber band man. No B. Oh, child.
As an independent mutual bank without shareholders, Dollar Bank is able to think differently about the banking options we offer, the way we do business, and the support we provide to the communities we serve. For us, every dollar represents a homeowner's hopes, a saver's trust, an entrepreneur's dream, and an opportunity for us to make a difference. Learn more about how we can make a difference for you. Dollar Bank.
Make sure you're sharing this.
Baby, I'm in need of your love, and you got that touch that I need so much, and I am about to explode freely, completely. Everything you want, I'll be. Good love down to the last drop, and I'm not gonna stop. That's all I'll do, and every hour, babe. Don't you look no more. My love is yours. That's all I wanna do every day, and every hour, babe. Don't you look no
Once again, thanks for rocking with us. If you want to pick up one of these fly t-shirts breaking down the legacy of our beloved August Wilson, go to augustwilsonhouse.org. This is the Queen Anita, done up differently by my man Zoe. It's August in August. Let's rock on.
they disappear. Believe that you'll find peace of mind when you look way down in your heart and soul. Don't you hesitate, no, 'cause your world seems cold. Stay, get home, 'cause you will never be alone. Be alone.
This is a journey into sound, a journey which along the way will bring to you new color, new dimension, new value, and a new experience. Stereophonic sound.
My mind was changed. I'm glad you made intoxicated. Your vibe's amazing. Feel the love in the air, baby, you know. Ain't no rush, we've been at it where the time goes. You gonna have to show me now, 'cause I done had 1 too many drinks. And I know that you feel me the way I've been feeling you. And it's cool that you got a motive, and I think I like it. I know all your insecurities.
case you were wondering, this is the original. Where Jade took it from. For that last joint, Don't Walk Away. It's that classic Cool in the Game.
Yeah.
What's going on? Can you tell me what I'm gonna do about him? I just don't know why you are treating me like you do. You are so fine, so fine. You blow my mind with the things you do. She's not blind. Oh, danger for me. The reason why I act the way I do is because you're always with someone else. You need to stop trying to play me out like a foolish game. You are so fine, so fine. You blow my mind with the things you do. She's not blind.
Once again, party people will be here till 8 p.m. It's the August Wilson House virtual block party. My name is Selector. If you want to pick up this t-shirt I'm rocking right now that breaks down the legacy of our very own August Wilson, make sure you check out augustwilsonhouse.org. Keep rocking.
What an amazing show. Thank you for hanging out with us for the second installment of the August in August Virtual Community Festival, brought to you by the August Wilson House in Dollar Bank. Hope to see you back for the next 2 Sundays from 4 p.m. to 8. Don't forget, we have the Dollar Bank cash grab promotion going right now. Anyone who donates to the August Wilson House at augustwilsonhouse.org will be eligible in this cash grab giveaway. But here's the thing, we're only selecting 3 people. So donate now. Donate to the website, augustwilsonhouse.org. Press that donate button and get yourself involved into this awesome cash grab. You only have 60 seconds to grab as much cash as you want. And trust me, that's a lot of time to grab cash. So if you would like to be eligible for this event, donate right now, augustwilsonhouse.org. Also, if you want to be cool, like me and DJ Selecta, and get one of these t-shirts, you can. Get yourself a t-shirt today by visiting the same website. I'm going to say it again, augustwilsonhouse.org. Place your order today and be cool. Get yourself a t-shirt. I want to thank the August Wilson House Board and the committee for planning this awesome event and supporting us. And I want to thank all the artists who have submitted their art and beautiful work to this event. Make sure that you tune in next week.
Joining us live here for the August Wilson Virtual Block Party. My name is Selecta. As we continue on with Switch, Lord Finesse on the remix. Rock with us, AugustWilsonHouse.org, August and August on the remix tip. Stay tuned.
Since we are lying here for the first time, you and I, show me what you do for me. You and me, will I don't try to hide your nature. No, no girl could never rate you. There'll never be a better, never be a Come over here and let me whisper something in your ear.